Hi there, Cancer. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. Hope that you're doing super well. We're going to go into your cards using the Modern Love Tarot deck and a few different tarot decks, maybe some oracle cards to clarify. So, hit like and subscribe if you end up liking and want to subscribe. As always, I like to invite your angels, your spirit guides, even your higher self to come, especially your higher self, to come to this reading and connect with my spirit team so that I can get you the messages that are specifically for you. And you can guarantee if your energy is here and it's showing up to the reading, then the reading will show up for you. All right, Cancer. Okay, so all messages allowed to come through. General messages. All of us have love that connects us. So we can't really take that out of the equation, even if you wanted to. It's my candle. There's no point in having it if you can't see it. Okay, and I've already lit some sage so that we can get these energies clear. And what do we have? Oh, nice. It's my favorite one, and it's really my favorite card in this whole deck because it's that pretty electric type blue. Oh, there's a song called Electric Blue Eyes, Cranberries. That feels like it's relating to somebody with this reading. Really strong, somebody making an impression because of the eyes, because of something with the eyes. Now, it might be, like, if you listen to that song, that might be something that invokes, like, a feeling from you. This is, the star is talking about not just the hopes and dreams, but in this deck, too, because we're reading these cards, you know, intuitively or channeled, however, it's just a label, but anything that can come through. So I really feel like this is about something that's written in the stars for you, and you going towards that. Really, it's, you know, about you wanting a lot better for yourself. Ooh, nice. We'll get to that. Excuse me. Two for the outcome. I'm wanting to say it's getting there. I'm wanting to really say that that's your message here. Because I don't get anything necessarily wrong, except for that there's blocks in manifesting like exactly what you want. It's your own block, so I'll have to explain that Eight of Swords. Okay, so underlying issue is that things are coming true for you. Perhaps we're waiting on a return also. There may be something like that, something about nerves and waiting on something to be compensated or returned or something like that. The Eight of Swords here, really good card as far as you can solve it. You can solve it. You have all the tools to get out of any kind of mind prison that you can put yourself in, and we all can do that by many different things, and things that we can obsess about, you know, I've talked about this before. I don't talk about it in depth, but if you get a psychic attack from somebody where that's their obsessive thinking, I do believe it can put you in this state. Of course, yours is going to be different, but the thing is that you can receive these messages, but you can decide what to do with them. So even if you were getting like some kind of psychic attack from somebody wanting to try to get into your head, you don't have to accept it and let that into your head. You can think stuff, but you don't have to accept all of it. So the Eight of Swords here as the underlying issue is that to get to work on your dreams and focus on your goals, we're going to have to get out of what we define things, how we define things, labels, how we see others perceiving these labels, and it puts us, we get stuck. In a way, it's like you're blocking out other possibilities, because of some kind of constraint, or there's a limit of some. Now, death and transformation or metamorphosis, number 13, the death card, is the challenge. So, okay. So what I see here is like you're really going to have to change the way that you manifest. The way that you manifest. And what I got from that hit was, instead of looking at things as a process, as like a linear, there's a certain, like, here's this message of tried and true. It's tried and true, tested, tried and true. Those tried and true things aren't gonna, you can get like quantum healing, or something that's multidimensional, multifaceted. It's changing how you manifest. The thoughts, your vibrations keep you ultimately where you end up. They keep you where they keep you. The world is as you know it. And like I say, you can choose to accept thoughts or not here. Sometimes people can get into our head. Sometimes we're just so hell-bent on doing what we think is the right thing that we don't look at the bigger perspective, possibly. That happens too. And that's not everybody's situation, but when you step back, it's like the guy that got killed on the Game of Thrones, where he saves the imp, and there he says he saves the imp is what he says, and he kills. It's Catherine's sister, like, so she says, you fight with no honor, but the guy who's dead on the floor, he's like, right, I didn't, but that guy there had honor, and see, he's dead, he's gone. So now I don't necessarily mean that that's pick the thing that's not honorable, no, but the broader perspective, I think, is what that is kind of pointing to. Like, I know, but look at where that got him, I guess is what my father would say. So transforming the way that you manifest. I don't know what that story was exactly for. I don't know. It just came to my head. Judgment here is the past energy. It's like pulling yourself out of a really dark hole. Yeah, but I feel like something's helping you. For sure. I mean, I know that people do have helpers anyway. We all have these energies around us, and we can even create these energies. So why don't you? To help you. And that's like your spirit team saying, here, grab my hand. We've got another way to do this, or there's another possibility here. Let me enlighten you. And that's the past energy here. So that's one of grace, mercy, and forgiveness. And integrity. I don't want to leave out just because of that honor story. It does not mean that, it does, by all means, always try to aim for highest integrity, of course. In the now moment, I see the Lovers is in reverse. This card always, okay, I might have to clarify because it usually comes across to me as like no more bad decisions, but somebody feels like something was a bad decision. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna get a clarifying card with the Hermetic Tarot just to see what do they say about this Lovers in reversed. Seven of Swords in reverse. Poor decision making. No more bad decisions. No more bad choices. No more lies. Seeing through deceit or deception. Picking up on it when it happens. Picking up on your thoughts. Or somebody's thoughts. That's what's causing some discord. Or I don't feel, feeling like a real uneasy with somebody if they're thinking not so great thoughts. Possibly about you. I mean, that's just a possible. It's there's always like that interpretation, but that's I'm picking up something like that. The Six of Swords shows where you're moving towards. This is in your environment. This is the energy in your environment. It shows where you're moving towards an investment of some kind of injustice, I guess you could say. I have King of Cups. Maddening. Something is maddening. Something gets the blood boiling. The King of Cups in the reverse. Makes my blood boil. That sounds awful, doesn't it? So that's actually clarifying this. So it's upsetting. Leaving something behind or going in a different direction had a lot of emotional pull to it because of the emotions that were invested in it in the first place. Knight of Cups is you, and this is your cup, your offer. I mean, it looks like everything's kind of taken care of. The guy in the middle seems really happy here. Having an offer, offering something, Knight of Cups. Unexpected, possibly unexpected energy. And then this is the energy of, oh, like my mind's made up. My mind's made up. That's what I'm getting with this. No, my mind's made up. Couldn't change it if you wanted to at this point. Mine's made up. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Something from the past. Or focus, intent, planning, and foresight. With the Two of Wands, nice, Lord of Dominion. This is having that super good focus on all these past goals, the things that you wanted to manifest, and this is them showing up to you and really saying, here's this possibility, and this possibility. 2-2. Tell me about the Two of Swords. The Five of Wands reverse. No silly games. Not into silly games. Two of Cups. Want somebody to have confidence. Yeah, and persevere. And to move past or push past what's not working. Don't want to argue or don't want to ignore something anymore. Argue or ignore. It's one of those. Pretend to ignore. This could be something that's being worked out in court, I would say, with this justice in the reverse. like I said, there's something with your investment that will really pay off. There could be a lot of having to speak to somebody else to try to get them to see like your side in something. Maybe to get somebody else to invest in what you want to invest in. Ultimately, it's either working itself out in court or it's some kind of, scales are being balanced. We still need to hear some wise counsel over this, or we still haven't gotten clarity or the truth that we're really needing. Or maybe we're waiting on some assistance too from counsel. So I don't know. It's something like that. Waiting for somebody to take a chance. Queen of Wands in the reverse. We're waiting for your chance. I don't know, but what you've invested in is paying off here with that Seven of Pentacles. And I see that as only a good thing. So those are your messages as they came through. Always come through a little bit differently. I'm always wondering what spirit am I like channeling for you, because they get interesting. Messages really get interesting. Like this card is never changed to be something completely different than what it normally is, but it did. So we're going to close off with these. These are Aboriginal dream totems. Worthwhile. Okay, that would be with this card for sure. Life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds richness to your life. Steadiness. Things seem to be moving slowly, but use this time to your advantage and gather your resources and rebuild your energy. You are going to need them. Yeah, I see the Seven of Pentacles as like kind of like we've gotten through a lot of planning stages. You're about to implement a skill, put a skill to work, put one of your skills to work, especially since we had that Queen of Wands energy, quite possibly. Love, before you could truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow into your soul. I have two more. Okay, responsibility. Become discriminate about the people you choose to help. There are too many people in your life who don't take responsibility for themselves and instead rely on you to sort it out for them. Responsibility. And weariness. No one has your best interest at heart. I hate this one. I don't know why it says I don't like that one. No one has your best interest at heart. Others have their own agendas. But if this is a specific thing, you know what this is about. So it's growing weary of a situation. Step up and take control of the situation. It's the very thing people are not expecting you to do. That's what I've got. All right. Sending you love and light by Cancer.